The 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees an opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
Now Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And one of the linebackers has got him. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Dobbins. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now it's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he takes us beyond the 35 before... That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. Go.
Eckler now between the tackles. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, hey, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Breaks through the contact. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Go.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Eckler going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Charger TD. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Now it's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so they're going to be diligent.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. That's caught, and he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And he returns this to the 22. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
First down, Chargers.
It's Eckler again. And he stopped immediately there. Getting in there for the tackle, Marcus Williams. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Bulldozes past him. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. 3rd and 3. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now Jackson on first down. And he rifles one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
That is caught. And they have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard up in the 24.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's still on his feet. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 72 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And got his man complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 23. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Go.
Up the middle with Eckler. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is a counter play. Eckler, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here's Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Eckler, they run left side, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Here's Herbert. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Throw a fastball. When that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn. You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game.
Touchdown! Rashad Bateman, 56 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 69 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
1st down, Chargers.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Play action. It's Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Underneath to Spiller. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this is back to an 8-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field. He's delivered a solid performance so far here in the 2nd quarter.
Everything has been good for him. And right now, if you're on defense, you don't want it to go to great. So you have to just change up coverages and looks on him all the time. So that's coverage sometimes. Back off and play some man. Show some zone. Double team him. Make him really work for each and every catch.
He's hit the end zone once. Maybe there's more in the tank. From the gun, Jackson. His throw incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Caught left side. It's Beckham. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
That's good for Baltimore Ravens.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. Jackson steps away to his left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Kenneth Murray coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Play action. Now Jackson forced out to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Flushed out right. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Herbert off of play action. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
A handoff. It's Eckler. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Herbert on third down now. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Herbert on first down now. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Now it's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not, and dropped him for no gain.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fielded at about the 28. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Charger drive about to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Herbert, a quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got Allen. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Herbert back to the air. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we've reached halftime in a wild first. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 29-yard line.
Herbert now. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Eckler again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Austin Eckler. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Go.
Now a toss going left. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you show your team that you're still with it and how you continue to lead.
A short throw caught by Andrews. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Buying time to his left. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And there he goes left side. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14.
36.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down, Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. He drops this one off underneath here for Hill. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Looking for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Charlie Kohler, 28 yards. And the Ravens are back within a score. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number 1, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force him when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens down the left sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick 6, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Credit that sack to Travis Jones. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On the option, here's Eckler. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to and he loses the football a second time. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy, sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll run here with Edwards. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
They go option right on 2nd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Dancing to his left. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Justice Hill. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for two is successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. Now, this has been a game of contrast somewhat, as you see. He's had success moving the ball on the ground. That fumble on the last drive, though, that's now 2 that he's lost in this game.
And that's where it really hurts and makes things difficult on a coach, because you mentioned the success he's having, yet if he keeps turning it over, it negates all of that success. Take care of the football, and he's heading for a big game.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 2nd down and 3. On the give, this is Eckler. Able to fight through one tackle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. They'll run here with Eckler. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Once more, here's Eckler. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll run for it with Eckler. Shedding the tackle. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3.